Alright, this is the video for how to string your loom for a weaving project. Your looms are a whole lot bigger than the one that I am demonstrating on, but I'm demonstrating on a small one just so that I can move this demonstration along. So what you're going to do is you're going to start out with your loom, which has all these little notches across the top and the bottom, and you're going to get your cotton twine. Okay, your cotton twine is actually in your kit, wrapped around a little piece of cardboard. Okay. First thing you'll do is take that string and you are going to sink it down inside the first notch at the top. It doesn't matter if you start on the right or the left. Okay? You're going to sink it down in there and you want to make sure that you have a tail that's about 3 inches long or so. Now I'm going to do is take this tail and I'm going to tie it in a double knot against that first notch. So I'm just tying it just to make it tight, just so that I have something to pull against when I do the rest of this. And it doesn't matter if it's loose, it's okay. Now I want to take it and I want to turn it around so that it's on the back. Alright, and the first thing that I'll do from here is take the longest piece of string that I have in my hand and I want to go through that first notch one more time. Okay, now I'm going to pull it all the way down till I get to the second notch that corresponds with it on the other end, and I'm going to pull it and sink it in. I want to make sure this is pretty taut here, okay? Then I'm going to wrap it around the back and come in to the notch right next to the one that I am currently in. Okay, so I just went through there and I wrap it around the back of this and come out the next one. So it should look like this on the back. Okay, so now I'm going to go all the way across, sink it in, wrap it around the one right next to it rather, and go across. I want my strings to be kind of tight, like guitar strings, okay, but not so tight that this thing is bending. Okay, next one, wrap it around, next one, wrap it around, next one, wrap it around. Okay. You want to make sure at this point that when you get to the very last one that you have an even number of strings all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're probably going to have something like 15 or 20. Okay, so from here I want to cut the tail about 4 inches or so from the end, and I want to wrap it around this last notch just like I did a minute ago. And I want to leave myself a little loop. I'm going to take the end of my string and I'm going to go through that loop, and notice that it created a second one. So I'm going to take my string now and I'm going to go up through that second loop. This is just a weird way of making a knot on the end. And so then I pull it taut here and it created a knot for me. These two strings now need to be anchored down to the back of your work. So you're going to take some masking tape and you're just going to anchor it down. And that will keep them out of your way. I don't like to cut them because they will possibly come in handy later, so I don't like to do any cutting until I know for sure I'm done with those pieces. The next part of this video is making raya, and you will see that in the next video.